a lovely sunny one again. I don't think it's 27, it might be more 26 degrees today in Playa de Las Americas. What would you say the temperature of the day then?
About 26 at the minute.
Are you warm enough?
Yeah.
Alright. So, I am absolutely, I'm ill, I'm just shattered, I don't know why or what.
You need a Red Bull.
No, I don't need a Red Bull. What do I need? I need a vodka Red Bull. What a silly lady.
Vodka, just a
Vodka Red Bull, not Red Bull. Need vodka Red Bull, we're on holiday. I mean, look at that view down there. I would say it looks lovely, but you got all the recycling bins there. But obviously, not bad weather down there. So I can tell who we're looking for. We're on a mission to find who?
Ron.
No. On a mission to find who?
Jesus.
We're on a mission to find Jesus.
Half
yes.
an hour later.
Half an hour later, indeed. Excursions, Jesus. Or a Spanish excursion to our company. I am literally dying on my feet, just tiredness. I blame Joanne and our friend CLodagh. Just alcohol and late nights every night. Though to be fair, I can blame no one for last night other than whose idea was it? Just in there, Your idea to go in there last night after we'd had an all day session and a lovely day, glorious hot day as well. We decided that we'll go in the Jersey Cow, and we were there till what, half 12? Back in 1 o'clock.
Well, I didn't have loads to drink.
Oh no, it's just the lack of sleep, that's what it is. I'm just tired, I'm not ill. No, I'm serious, I'm not ill, not drunk and ill, I'm just so tired. So, we're walking from our hotel in Playa de Las Americas, heading down the south route that way, which will bring you back on the southern part of Playa de Las Americas beach. And then we're going to hang a left, which means we're turning due east, and we're going to walk as if we were walking to Los Cristianos, but the little place that you get to before then, little shopping centre, bars and everything, San Telmo, that's where we're going to end up. Excursions, Teide. We don't want to do the off-road, we just want the Teide Discovery one. Teide. Might do the booking there.
Well, I'm getting in trouble now for filming that lady. Lots of laughs, never mind. Yes, so the weather is beautiful. As you can see, the bars are busy. I'm still yet to get to a bar.
You have no faith in my directions. You have no faith. She has no faith in my directions. I can even see who we're going to see, but she has no faith in my directions. There we are. And we will give it a wrap there. We've had what we had.
It's gone out my head.
You asked for it.
I know. It's vodka and ginger and I can't think of the name. Moscow Mule.
It came back to that. Moscow Mules.
Yeah.
That was those. CLodagh had a Coronita, which is Coronarita. Aye. Let's have a look. It's tequila, triple sec, lime, sugar, with a bottle of what we would call Corona on the top of it.
Yeah.
And what are you fancying next then?
This is the $1 million question.
What are we thinking of fancying next? This could be a long game.
I was looking at that, but it looks naughty.
Wow, what is that one? Resting Beach Face.
It's the one that you say
It's all about looking cool, calm and glamorous, something you shouldn't mind to order do with his cocktail in hand. Half a pina colada, half strawberry daiquiri, and then it says don't drink it until you've Instagrammed at least 3 photos of yourself wearing oversized sunglasses. Aye. But it's half pina colada, half strawberry daiquiri. Aye. Hey, chef's choice, you can have what you want. Tell you it could be a long game, didn't
That
I?
one, I fancy. No, I fancy that one.
Coronerita.
What?
You sure?
CLodagh just had, yeah.
Coronerita. I think we're going for a Coronerita. Coronerita. Where is it on the menu? Let's have a look. Coronerita. Just there. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
That looks rather dangerous if you ask me. But there we are. The view tonight is looking just a little bit like that. Absolutely glorious. We got the best seats in the house. There's our table. And there's the beach. We've come to Los Cristianos, so that's where we are now.
Yep.
Rather than Playa de Las Americas. And you made the decision, you're having a Coronerita.
Coronerita, yeah.
Which is a Coronita, which we would call Corona over home.
Right.
And they've done it to mean like it's a coronary heart attack. Coronerita,
What do
I
you
think.
want?
So the thoughts are solid caramel old fashioned, bourbon whiskey, solid caramel syrup, Agnestura bitters, or same as what Joanne's going to have, which is Coronerita. Decisions. I'll pause it there and I'll pick the video back up when the drinks actually arrive once we've worked it out. In the meantime, is there anything left of that? Have you completely finished it?
That's why I've just put it there.
Finished it. We are in Los Cristianos at Cabana Beachside Cocktail Restaurant Bar, and there's a bit of a sunset, and I am just drinking local lager. But where are we looking? Look at that local lager. Look at that. How's that? That looks gorgeous. One of the nicest local lagers I've seen. Salud all. Salud. That should be us.
Bye.
Bye.
I said hi.
I thought she said bye. I was going to say I'm going nowhere yet. I was still drinking. I've got another one on order. Aye. You enjoying it?
Yes. I've got a cider here.
It was a canny concoction, that cider, mind. It's the leftover alcoholic ice from the Moscow Mule. Worked well.
Indeed.
I don't like getting dry, so I don't want to finish it until the next one arrives.
Because then you just drink
You
some
just-
of the next
aye,
one
mhm,
and then you
aye.
add it in.
So we're just, hopefully it shouldn't be too long, the order's in, so when the next one arrives, that's it, I'll be good to go again. That's a Los Cristianos current sunset, or sundown anyway, it's still got a while yet.
Second.
It is indeed. It
Better
is
than the webcam.
17:54, same as in England, because we're on the same time zone. Gracias amigo, thank you mate. Lovely. So, guess what? Some more golden syrups arrived, everyone. That's not going to last long, is
With a
it?
dash of cream on the top.
Oh, look at that. Golden syrup. Lovely. Salute, everyone. Salute. See, no one wants to tell her how the weather is back home, other than to say it's cold, which, yeah, we know that, but we don't know if it's raining or not. So, where are we time-wise? 17:57, give or take, in Tenerife, same as UK time, and that is the view there. And if I plonk that in front, we're just going to get pure reflection of Joanne there. No, there we are. There's my car on the drive, and it looks brighter than it is, but that is the weather back home. Pitch dark, that's for sure. That's what happens when you're however many thousand miles south, but on the same time zone. So that's much brighter than it actually looks to me. But I can see, yep, there you are, have a look at that. And I shall pan back to that view of the sunset in a moment. Salute everyone, salute. Now, back to the sunset. That's probably the best I'm going to get. How's the sky looking there then? That is looking nice actually. There we are, that's the sunset. Definitely. So, Joanne has just about finished hers. I have, well I'll show you, it won't take much. There you are, how's that for a golden syrup in the sun?
Waiting for that sunset.
Well, we were, but we've got a dinner date. So I'll finish this off, we'll pay a visit, we'll settle the bill, and then we will head up. Folks, if you're watching this gorgeous sunset, that's because we've got the best seats in the house. No gracias. So it's been a lovely afternoon and evening in Cabanas restaurant cocktail bar. There's your sunset. And then from us two, it's goodbye from Los Cristianos. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye. So goodbye to the afternoon for a trip round to Churchill's in the evening for karaoke, then the Claddagh Bar to hear Jerry on the guitar, and then a rare treat, no less than Mina Anwar, who some might know as Constable Habib in the Thin Blue Line, or Gita Chandra and the Sarah Jane Adventures. What an amazing singer. So, getting settled down, just to say hello again everyone then. It is, what is it, Saturday the 13th of January, and we are at the Traveller's Rest in Playa de Las Americas, Tenerife. We were hoping to see if we could maybe squeeze the Mallorca-Celta Vigo game on, but the tellies seem to be all occupied already. It does have the Newcastle match on a bit later, she's already told us. Just to give you a bit pan about, how loud is that? There we are, so that's the Travellers, plenty busy. And next door, you can see over there, Leonardos looks pretty busy and all. And we got the signed Mallorca tops on.
Yeah, so do you get many followers on there then, do you?
It's just your personal Facebook page, you know, you just go live on your own Facebook, aye. So this is just
So
like
whereabouts are you from?
Gateshead.
Gateshead.
Aye, where are you from?
West End.
West End, aye. Got another, you can't go anywhere with a proper Geordie.
Proper Geordie.
So we're doing a bit of everything. We are Facebook Live on my normal Facebook. And then I'm doing a bit of recording that I might use later. We're out to watch football. But aye, chin chin everyone. So we're at Leonardos Bar. There is Her Royal Highness, Miss Adventure herself, at Leonardos. And if I spin it round, I'll get all in. There's a bit of a clash of football shirts here. There is, I need to go and get mine changed today. Don't worry. Been watching the Mallorca game. Now we're going to be watching the Newcastle game, I ain't seeing Royal Business Leonardos there. Quick dash inside, quick change. And we're both ready for the Newcastle match now as well. Both in the same colours. Job sorted. Good afternoon. Good evening. At for 5 o'clock. It's technically at for 5 evening, isn't it? Anyway, it's Mr. and
Miss Adventure.
And where are we?
In Tenerife, at the Seafront, waiting for what's the word I'm looking for?
What's that big thing? Well, the big thing in the sky, and what does it do? It goes down, it wash. Like when you like jelly does it as well. And jelly goes hard, what does it do?
Sunset.
It sets, sunset.
And you won't get it in the end.
I'm going to leave that in the clip, aye. And that's without a drink. So I'll spin it round, it'll make more sense. We are on the corner part of Playa de Las Americas beach. If I do a little pan round, you might just see there the walkway. It makes a turn and then starts bearing north. And if I keep panning round that way, that's it, heading east. And then there's us again, back to us. Hello you, how are you doing?
Alright.
And then over in that direction towards Los Cristianos. So if that makes any sense, we're right kind of on the corner. And the way I'm pointing my camera now is, I'm going to say, I should have got a compass app loaded up, close enough, that would be southwest, times it suns we go down? Yeah, pretty much southwest where the sun lies. And I've just realised there's so little UV haze. We can see both islands today. We can see La Gomera just there, but if I pan across the other way and maybe do a bit of a zoom over there in the far distance, what's it called? The least well known of all of the Canary Islands, not a bit disparaging to it. If you were to go more across that way, you'd be heading more towards sort of Cuba and then panning across North America, but your journey would be much, much greater. So if you want the nearest possible land due south-southwest from here, you would hit Brazil, the northeast coast of Brazil, in 2,613 miles. Cheers all from the Canary Islands and Tenerife. Say ta-da. And I'll leave you with that view. And what a view it is indeed. 2,613 miles of nothingness once you leave the Canary Islands themselves. Cheers all. Right in the middle, centre frame, you should see a big island there. That is La Gomera. Just off to the left of it, behind, if you can see a ferry in the far distance, you might just see a land mass on the horizon. That is the most westerly of all the Canary Islands, El Hierro, and that's how you pronounce it. So El Hierro, La Gomera, and then if I just come that way a little bit, that there, that's actually a separate island. That's not La Gomera, that is La Palma. So you've got all three in view of the day. La Palma, La Gomera, and right over in the far distance, the most westerly of all of the Canary Islands. I might have said easterly before, but the most westerly, over there, El Hierro, and just above the sunset. And after such a lovely sunset, it was time for a bit of a walkabout on the evening, night time falling. This is heading north towards Playa de Las Americas main strip, up towards Veronica's, Salt Tenerife, that kind of area, for those that know it. And it was still pleasant and warm, and still plenty of people about. Restaurants started doing evening trade. Earlier on in the video, you might have seen myself and Misadventure on the hunt for Jesus. Excursions Jesus, that is, the ticketing provider. There's another one. There are lots of them around Playa de Las Americas. Good evening, everyone. It's Mr. and
Misadventure.
and we are off where?
We're off for food.
It's food time of the night. We are thinking it's time for food. What are you fancying?
I think I'm fancying something meaty. Maybe it's a steak, I think.
That sounds a good plan. I've never had a full steak since we came
We
here.
haven't.
So we're on search for a decent steak.
Yeah,
Steakhouse.
definitely.
Sounds good. See you in a bit. All.
Bye.
Bye. So we've done a little wander, and that is worked up an appetite nicely. And Indians was on the agenda at one point.
Yeah.
But I think we've sold ourselves to the idea of steak.
Steak, definitely.
Steak. So we need a steakhouse. And there's one down here, I think it's the Aberdeen Steakhouse. So that is the Aberdeen Steakhouse, Playa de Las Americas, just near the beach. The beach runs just behind us to my left. I've passed it a few times,
Yeah.
and I have always fancied having some food there. I never got round to it, so I think tonight that's probably where we're going to have some food. And what are you thinking, full steak?
Sirloin.
I'm thinking steak. I'm definitely thinking steak.
Yeah.
So, steak somehow turned into Chinese restaurant Rongcheng for the buffet, which was brilliant. There you go. We have enough footage, including my trip up to Mount Teide, that we might make a part 5 Tenerife. If not, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and please hit like and subscribe. It would really help.